Okay, cool. It's happening. It's happening. I don't know how many viewers this will get, but welcome to I'm Kennedy and I'm trying Crusader Kings for the first time. That's what's happening. Ordinarily on Friday mornings, we make the Gay Space Cast, which isn't out yet, but is an upcoming Star Trek podcast. And we've been working on that the last few weeks, but we decided to take this Friday off. So it just so happened that not only am I off from making content, but also a friend sent me a copy of Crusader Kings 3 this morning. So here we go. We're going to try it for the first time. And I'm just posting the link around a little real quick, and then I'll be more fun and actually be playing the game. Okay, so I was a big fan of Crusader Kings 2. I played it a lot. I definitely felt like pretty familiar with it by the end. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily be completely confused. I'm not gonna play the tutorial. So there's only 2 start dates. Oh, you can play as any ruler. Okay, cool. Let's go with 867 because I always liked starting earlier in Crusader Kings 2. So whatever, let's try that. I think I want to play as any. I want to play as any ruler. I want to see what's out there for my options. Cause why not? Why not? Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So it's a pretty big map for the start of 3. They did say they kept like the map pretty close to the size of the Crusader Kings 2 map, and that holds up, or it's even bigger, I think. That's cool. Okay. Um, right. Traditionally, one of my favorite starts is to start in 867 in the Umaid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but um, so maybe that. I don't know. Broken up England is always fun. Let's just do that. Let's keep it simple. Let's be like Wessex or Mercia or something. This usually goes badly for me. Fighting the Vikings to keep my land. I don't know. That could be rough. That could be rough. It's my first time. How about Croatia? Let's do that. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing really. Um, let's choose a lifestyle. Sounds important. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is like that choosing your path shit from the best expansion of 2, whatever that one was. Also, thanks everybody for tuning in. Feel free to leave comments. And yeah, I'll try to answer them. I'll check on the screen occasionally. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay. What is this guy good at now? He's kind of a steward now. So I should just go. I'm just gonna go with stewardship, and like this guy will make money for future generations, hopefully. Uh oh wow, this is interesting. Okay. Cool. This is more involved. I'm gonna go with the wealth focus. Like I said, this guy's gonna make money for future generations. That's his goal in the world. Okay, what else is important? I'm not married, or my heir isn't married, possibly, if I have one. I don't know if I have any kids. No, it's me. I'm not married. Okay. So that's not good. All right, let's go spouse shopping, I guess. Oh, look at this. It shows you the potential alliance that you gain. This is a big improvement from Crusader Kings 2, I will say. This potential alliance factor, that's very useful information. A lot of times in Crusader Kings 2, you were just trying to figure that out like on your own through like a series of unlinked menus. So that's exciting. I like that. And you get to see all the claims up front too. So this is pretty useful. So does someone have claims to like something right next to me? Maybe that I could like pick up in a marriage? Seems like a lot of these claims are pretty far away. Okay. Um let's go with let's just go with this most obvious choice, I think. I won't make it any more complicated than that. Oh, we cannot marry. But why? Okay. Well, I guess that's not the plan. Hmm. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's see. I want someone with a high martial skill so that future generations can go to war and be warlike. Okay. Well, this isn't as useful as that marriage that I wanted, but screw it. Let's just get married. Okay. So that's just like I can get more. Yeah, you dang right. You better accept my proposal. Okay. So this is like the old one. I can either collect money from the land for my marriage, or I can get prestige by being like, nah, I will pay for the wedding. I'm gonna take the money. y'all can pay up for this lavish wedding that we're trying to have, okay? Um Oh, interesting. You can actually see the subsections now. That's a little confusing in a way, but I do kind of like it. So, seems like I probably want to try to find some way to go to war with this Dalmatia. Like, what's his story? Can I take this guy on? Let's find out. Um, okay, their military strength is similar to ours, but ours is bigger, it sounds like. I wonder exactly how I checked military strength now. Yeah, that's easy. Okay. Yeah, so I do have a bigger military, so I could probably take this guy out. I mean, I've heard that the military thing has changed some, but if any of my old tactics work at all, then like I should be okay. So that seems like it may be an easy target. Do I have any right to declare war on him right now? No. So I need to fabricate a reason. Well, we know all about that from Crusader Kings too. So let's keep going. Hopefully we can just figure this out as we go here. I am mildly confused by some things, but whatever. So in the past it was your chancellor that fabricated claims. I wonder if that's still the case. Okay. So he could be assigned to foreign affairs. Or or to domestic affairs. That doesn't sound like what I'm looking for. Who fabricates claims now? Or maybe there's a completely different way of doing this. Oh, it's the bishop. Okay, so it just changed hands. Okay, so we want the bishop to come over here and start fabricating claims. Obviously. Let's have this guy focus on domestic affairs because I'll probably, whoops, I wanted to put him on the capital, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna switch him to find secrets. Find secrets about the enemy, maybe. Why not? Why not? Could prove useful. Probably won't, but let's try. I don't know. Okay, so moved my counselors and stuff around. Some pause the game. Do I have factions in my? Okay, I don't have factions in my realm. It's maybe not big enough yet. What are my issues? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this is providing like suggestions. This is very different than Crusader Kings 2 in a good way. Okay, so I have a mayor, a vassal, who is a mayor with a low opinion of me, and game suggesting maybe I should do something about that. Not endorsed by your bishop. A realm priest is a counselor in charge of religious and spiritual faith. Unlike their lay clergy, realm priests automatically lease all temple holdings. Okay, so I have some. So it sounds like my bishop doesn't like me very much. Is that maybe what it's getting at here? Let's check. Yeah, oh, he does not like me. Okay, let's try to do something about that maybe. Oh, I could try to sway him. Let's try that. Let's scheme. I gain stress from this because I am shy. It sounds bad, but let's just do it. Excuse me. Okay, bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. There is evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Laika as proof that Sylvija has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their sick animals and are calling for her execution. What do you think? Is she doing witchcraft, or is she probably just making a funky smelling soup? I think it's probably just soup. But oh, so I could hire her as a witch advisor? That's wild. Okay, that hurts my piety a lot. I could burn her, or I could release her. And my peasants are slightly upset. This evidence is circumstantial. We'll have some upset peasants. I don't care. It's fine. Okay, let's close some stuff. Wonder what's going on in the world. Oh, interesting. Are some of these mountains like completely okay? It's a little more dynamic terrain than before. And two, it's nice. It feels good so far. They've made a lot of impressive changes to just like the interface and just letting you know important information. This issues tab is kind of incredible so far. I could demand payments. So, okay. can modify contracts. Oh, wild. Oh, what wars could I declare? I didn't even look at this. Okay, let's pause that. All right, so I could declare war on who? Oh, this guy. Oh, he's like a religious enemy. What? He's pagan or something? Yeah, okay. So he's unreformed Slavic faith. Okay. So I could declare war on him just because he's not with Jesus, and I am, because that's how I roll, I think. Isn't it? Let's check. I don't even know for sure. Is my guy a Jesus guy? Yeah, okay. We're Catholics. And then where's this other? Okay, so he's further down there. But I could also declare war on him because he's also not with Christ, and that's enough apparently in these ancient dramatic times. So what's this guy's military force like? Oh, it's pathetic right now because he's in the middle of some other war probably and getting not doing well, I'm guessing. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So he's in a war for the county of Rashka already. He's also being raided by a few people. So we know that Rashka is probably going to somebody else. So maybe the sensible thing would just be to holy war for like whatever the closest duchy is. My level of devotion is low. I don't know if that means I can't do it or if I. Okay, so I can now, I guess, specify which duchy I would be trying to get. Oh, maybe there's only one duchy that he like has formed. No? Yeah, okay. So let's fight for the duchy. Well, I should just war for his whole kingdom, right? And then I just get whatever I get. It seems dumb. I'm trying to make this more complicated. Okay, but I'm not devoted enough for that. So I'm not even devoted enough for this, huh? I can holy war for a county. Okay. Apparently I'm not very pious. That's okay. It's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll get there. So we'll do a holy war for just one county. It's not as exciting as what I had originally hoped for. But it's progress, hopefully. Yeah, I think it will be that one because that gives me connection to this other guy that I could go to war against next. So we'll just try to make this a quick war. Let's see. Military, there it is. Raise all armies. Okay. So it takes a little actual time to raise armies now? Is that what it seems like? Okay. I'm not mad at it. All right, let's take this army. Okay. Some things haven't changed. Some things haven't changed. Good, good. All right, we're doing some conquest. We're taking a county. Men at arms are soldiers superior to levies. Oh, so this is like probably kind of like retinues used to be. Yeah, okay, and you have to spend some money up front to. It is like retinues used to be. Okay, interesting. I guess I should be thinking about doing that. I'm gonna hold off on that just for now because I don't need to yet, but I definitely be thinking about that. All right. Are we sieging this? How does this work? In the olden Crusader Kings 2, you just kind of walked yourself over somewhere and you started sieging. I don't know what we're doing right now. If we're doing that or not. Let's see. It doesn't seem like anything's happening. Let's see. Looking for anything that would give me a clue here. Oh. Okay, no, yeah, we're not there yet. I think. Or no, we are there. Don't exactly. All right, I gotta try to figure this out. How do you siege in Crusader Kings 3? Inside a province. Okay, so your armies can just stand there doing nothing. Individual. Okay, so you have to go for the fort or castle in the area. Okay, that makes sense. So it should be this one. And if I siege this, we should get somewhere. Okay, Danja is in the chat now, and he's saying the same thing. Yeah, I just need to siege the barony. This guy is just he's just a dude from some sub house or something. I'm just gonna go with this like very non-committal option that makes him kind of happy. I don't know. Seems good. Also, what's this army's status? I want to know about this. I want to know about this army. Just want to make sure. Okay, I think they're just kind of hostile to me because we're both attacking some of the same people. Hopefully. It does say besieging now. That's good. Yeah, okay. He's also fine. Yeah. So we're just kind of neutrally hostile towards each other because we're both warring the same person. So that's kind of like the same as Crusader Kings 2 in a way. I mean, it's maybe slightly different circumstances that have led to this point than exactly what would have produced it in 2, but it's basically the same kind of principles. Okay. Well, that makes things easy for me because now the conquesting army is not even close to the size of mine, and the defending army is destroyed. Well, I shouldn't say not even close, but it's smaller. So, I just need to siege this, settle my war quickly, and not get drug into a more complicated war, I think is my goal. Can I? He will not accept enforcing my demands yet. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just gonna keep my army vibe in here though for right now because I don't want to accidentally start tangle with these guys. Well, actually, I could. Here, we'll siege this. I can unlock a new perk for my lifestyle. More taxes, cheaper buildings and holdings type or construction-y type stuff. I can extort subjects. I get more money at war. I'm gonna take the war profiteer. Why not? I'm in a war right now. Crusader Kings has a very bleak morality, but you know, I'm here for it right now. This is time to play a game and have fun. Taking forever to get to that barony. Come on. You're like right there. All right. Now we're talking. We're going to siege this as some extra. Then we'll take the armies back and we'll just hold them on the county that we're actually trying to claim and wait around. And we'll see if one of their armies rolls by. Otherwise, we'll just wait this war out if that's what it takes. This could be a slow war, I guess. Okay. So apparently this guy is like relatively squeaky clean and there's no secrets to be found according to my spy master. Now he could be wrong, but it's not that important to me at this point to keep on that exact same path. So fuck it. If the spy master thinks it's time to move on, I'm gonna agree this time. All right, spy master, let's have you find secrets on somebody else. I think this neighbor to my north is the one that's going to be like my long-term trouble. So let's try that. Probably is I'm not even putting my people in the right spots necessarily because I'm still confused by this like actual barony level placement shit. But it's cool. I'm into it. I'm just confused. um, yeah, let's speed things up even a little more and try to finish that siege real quick and then move the armies back to a better location. It says 2 months left, so that's pretty good. The speed controls feel a little more granular so far in 3, which I'm pretty into. Okay, so here's a opposition army. This could be useful to trying to wrap this war up. I think I might want to try to get into a scrap with them just to increase my war score, but obviously I got to finish the siege first because that's more important. Yes, okay, this is good. See it done. We'll keep that in the pocket for a few minutes. That also means it's time to move the bishop. Um, oh, I hold that. What am I thinking? Okay. Okay, siege was successful. Oh, okay, cool. I can enforce my demands. 100% war score. So be it. I guess that means we will be doing some more shenanigans right away. I have to say already, I feel like Crusader Kings 3 is making it more viable to start in a more like random start than Crusader Kings 2 did. I feel like I don't even know all the rules of Crusader Kings 3 yet, and I'm doing really well with this situation. Did I not get married? What happened? Or is this... Oh, who's my heir? Oh, I do have a son, and he's unmarried. I didn't figure this out sooner because I'm a little confused still. Okay, let's arrange a marriage for my son. This is important. How about somebody with some claims to her name? There are tumultuous times for the county of Lyca. Report after report arrives detailing the dire states of affairs in the area, and the peasants have started muttering about alternative solutions. Okay, so I could suppress the unrest and gain dread, or I could manage it meticulously and be more stressed. I'm gonna increase the tax because I want money. I'm just a very poor ruler, I feel. Not necessarily in terms of gold, but in terms of behavior. I would not trust this king or whatever I am. I'm not a king. I'm like a duke, right? I'm a ban, which basically means I'm a duke with no higher ruler of this particular culture. Okay, let's disband the army. Send them home. Mission accomplished. We got him. We got him. A lot of strife out here. Let's see. Can I show independent realms the way I used to? Oh, houses? Interesting. Yeah, okay, realm view. Okay, so Croatia looking strong. Don't mess with us. Let's go ahead and scoop up this guy's domain. I assume he has no ability to stop me, really. Yeah. Before we actually do that, though, we'll create some men at arms. I thought about this a lot, and I think I'm going to go with the pikemen. I don't have a particular reason for it. I just am. Oh, actually, it explains what they do. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to make bow people, archers. Give me that bow regiment. We'll let that fill up to 100 before we Oh, cool. Look at this notification. Dang, this is really actually, there are so many improvements here that are actually pretty significant. This notification is fantastic. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you want to know, like when your neighbors are declaring or finishing wars against each other and stuff. And a lot of times in Crusader Kings 2, you just had to kind of suss this information out on your own. And there wasn't a lot of hints or hand holding, even at times when you maybe needed your hand held by a game that's that sort of deep and intimidating in its own kind of ways that it is. Okay. Gosh, there's so much. That is what I want. That is what I want. Like, I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed with information now, but in a good way, because like it means that like if I ever feel like there's a time when there's like not enough to do, that's really on me. It's not on the game now. Because the game is offering me tons of like plot hooks. So I'm actually like I'm very impressed. This is great. This is very cool. I would recommend Crusader Kings not 3 not just to fans of 2, but also to people who never played 2 because they found it, or they only played 2 a couple of times because they found it overwhelming. This is like a significant improvement. And I'm not just saying that for no reason. Like Paradox isn't paying me. Paradox, by all means, sponsor me. Give me all of your games for free, but they're not right now. Oh, I swayed him. Oh, I did. That scheme to sway him worked. Haha. um, I don't care what you say this time. You said last time there was nothing to, and this time there's more writing on it. So you keep going, Spy Master. You look again, okay? You can tell me there's no secrets to be found. But yeah. Yeah, Danjo's agreeing, and this is like a real serious step up on the user friendliness. I am impressed. Okay, is my I want to call it a retinue, but I know it's not now. It's something else, but that's what it is. Um, all right, let's go ahead and declare this war. It's good enough. I'm impatient. All right, real claims hours. I have a stake in the ownership of your land now, bud. Why? My bishop said so. Okay. I didn't realize that he had some relation to these other places. But it's no matter. I have a pretty significant advantage on the military power here. I'm just gonna flex that. Keep this quick. Croatia strong. Can't stop us. Let's just march in here and yeah, okay. I guess Dalmatia had claimed some other stuff up. That's kind of interesting. Um, but now I'm gonna claim his capital, so he's gonna be basically crushed. And like this is like in my borders more or less. Like it's landlocked by me on 3 sides, and then there's the ocean. Um, so I think this is gonna be an easy crushing from here. Okay, so I already did War Profiteer. I think next I'm gonna go with Taxman. Zibbity bitty bop bop bo. Okay. Yeah, let's keep it. The plan is that this guy makes money for the future generations of Croatian rulers. That's basically like the vibe that we're going for with this lifetime. Sorry if my frame rate just got choppy. My computer popped up an updater and I had to close it. Okay. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting. Did someone else get involved in the war? Ah, an ally jumped in. This guy actually has a bit of a military. Now we have to decide what we want to do. There's only like 52 days left in this siege max, so we're not going to move my armies to respond. Not sure how he slipped past me exactly, but I guess that's the advantage of the per barony movement, the granular design of things has increased a little. Probably will make some warfare things a little less cheesy than they used to be, which is probably good. Crusader Kings 2 warfare was a little bit like the best strategies were definitely a little bit cheesy, a little bit like questionable, goofy. Um, so this feels like you can't get away with some of those completely goofy strategies of just sort of tricking the AI into like walking in circles and things like that. Um, which is for the best. I won't front. Okay, this siege is almost done. Let's go ahead and finish that up. Lock that down. Okay. Now we head back to defend our home. And this should go fine, I feel. Like not great, but fine. And I think if this battle goes fine, then that's basically the war, right? Okay, so they're fleeing now. They've decided they don't want some of this. We'll go ahead, we'll march all the way there, and then we'll march back to deal with this army. Or we'll start marching back. Yeah, no, we'll march a little further there because I don't want that 500 army. Oh, they're already spooked. Okay, it doesn't even matter. So they're trying to consolidate these two armies so that they have a chance to an opportunity to get a win on me here. So I just need to be careful about not letting these two armies consolidate if I can. I don't know if I can stop them 100%, but I'm going to try. No, let's not do, yeah. Got to keep these two armies split. Okay, now these guys are headed to the ocean now. They don't know what to do. Okay, now they're trying to come back. So they're still trying to perform this consolidation action, but like they have to pass through my territory to do it. So I feel I'm at a significant advantage to like prevent that from happening. If it does happen though, this whole thing could really go south fast. What's good though is this army is like, I think they're losing soldiers because they're not being supplied properly, probably. All right, now let's turn around and start trying to actually catch these guys, maybe. Because if I can bust one of these groups of soldiers up, then my war score will probably jump straight up to 100% and it'll be over. I'm guessing. I might be wrong. I don't know how Crusader Kings 3 works exactly. It's my first time. First time, but it's going fine. I will say that. I just kind of picked Croatia on a whim, and I'm making it work already. I definitely felt like by the time, because I had every DLC for Crusader Kings 2 because of that Humble Bundle that was like all the DLCs for like $10 once they after they announced Crusader Kings 3, and it was just like over. So I've had all the DLC for Crusader Kings 2, and for some time, and I will say that like, what's up? Ah, how much bribe are we talking? Ooh, that's a lot of money for me right now, but let's do it anyway. However, we're not going to have you fabricate more titles right now because I'm too broke. Let's have you. That's fine. Just do religious relations. I need more piety. I'm not very pious. By the time Crusader Kings 2 had all of its DLC, it was like you felt like there was pretty much always something to do, but it was kind of hacky and not as clean as this. And yeah, you definitely still at times felt like there was nothing to do, um, or not enough to do. So, uh, yeah, it definitely feels like this just really has like expanded that out right away in a way that especially this benefits the smaller kingdoms more. Because the thing was, is in Crusader Kings 2, a lot of times you felt like you didn't really have enough to do unless you were just forming a giant empire, and then eventually some things changed that. Um, but oh, this is perfect actually. I'm really into what's happening right now. But now this feels like from the beginning, like just running a relatively small kingdom is already feeling pretty satisfying. And like this is pretty small. We're only a few counties out of this giant world. What's the oh, this is it. I'm dumb. This just looks so different from the old battle screen. I didn't know what it was. um okay. So I'm technically considered the defender there because I had already sieged this land. That's interesting. Interesting to note. Um Well, I was wrong about my war score going up as fast as I thought it would, but obviously I'm gonna win. But the fact that the war score isn't good, I should like just maybe siege something else. Actually, that is what I'm gonna do. They don't even have a big enough army to really like, even if they combine their units now, like it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna siege more land because if I siege a different county that's not the one that I'm claiming, that ought to finish this, I think. Um, we'll see. We'll find out. Uh, by the way, if the frame rate of the game at all seems a little crunchy, that's 100% just because I'm streaming. It's not that bad even, but I just wanted you to know, like the game seemed to run absolutely beautifully before I turned the stream on with zero choppiness. And I just have like a mid-range computer, so I think that's worth noting. You know, seems pretty well optimized and all that. It's probably better optimized than 2. I can actually tell you that out the gate because 2 runs about the same almost, it feels like. Lively livestock, an additional payment. In a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. So the county of Leica gains a cattle herd for 15 years. It's a beautiful herd, but it could be larger. If my breeding project is successful, I get a large cattle herd. But if it fails, I lose some prestige, it looks like. Or I can just make some money off of them, which is honestly really tempting right now because I don't have a lot of cash. But I think I want the long-term benefits more, and I think I'm gonna take the risky one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I don't know exactly what benefits this. Okay, improves development of the county. I don't know if that's really worth it, but it feels good. It feels like I won. All right, how close are we on this siege? Little ways. Oh, and they're coming back now to try to break my other siege. I think I should crush the army. Because if they break my siege on that county, it's very bad news. And this is a really slow siege that I'm doing up here. Not going for shit. I hate to break it, but I also wasn't that far into it. So sometimes you just have to make those calls, you know? You can't let sunk cost fallacy rule your life. Um, did my son not get married? What happened? What happened to that marriage I was trying to arrange? Dang it. um, let's have him. What are you good at, son? What are your skills? You're a steward like me. Let's just marry you into somebody. Well, maybe someone with high marshal though. I still think would be good. Can I get an alliance and high marshal? Someone marry my dang son. My son is very large. There we go. Okay, good. Keep the family going. How do I view my line, my lineage? I wonder. I'll figure that out. Let's see. It's probably house. Here we go. Open my dynasty tree. Okay, so I'm Bandomagaj or Damagaj, maybe. I don't know. And then okay, I have two sons. I have two large unmarried sons. Can't have that. Here. What kind of succession is gonna happen when I die? I wonder. uh, let's see. Confederate partition. Under Confederate partition, your titles will be divided equally. No, that's not good. That's not good. This seems very troubling. Seems very troubling. Okay, I could add a succession law, but I need a lot of prestige. Okay, I don't want who would pay for Tanistry? Actually, it's not that bad. Okay. I think I probably want to get Scandinavian elective going. I want to, but that's a lot of prestige. Like I'm getting prestige, but that's a yeah. It seems like Gavelkind. It seems like Gavelkind, which is bad. Can't have that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to keep my guy alive long enough to get 1500 prestige and switch us to Scandinavian elective succession because that seems better. Let's see. I saunter between the market stalls of Kaseg, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local sculptor, Catholic imagery, a sound investment. My son and heir, Count Il Iljico, I wonder? I don't know how you're supposed to say that, to be honest. Suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, father? Have a look at the jeweler's stall over there. Their words may be simple, but the potential is great. So I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, so I'm investing. Ooh, so this is complicated. Um, Interesting. I'm gonna take the risky one again. Yeah, we bonded over a great investment. Good job, son. Proud of you. This war not over? What's going on? Whatever. It's 85% war score. Like it's just, I just have to wait time. Okay. So somebody had an uprising. Enemy combatants captured. I should have read that. It seems like it would have been interesting. I just want this war to end. Come on. What's taking so long? We've been warring these guys forever. My last war was so much faster. But I did siege another thing. It's part of why. Which I should be doing now, but I just don't want to at this point. Like, a siege will take so long. That I would just rather hope for an opportunity to fight their soldiers again. Like now. You know, the new map's pretty nice. Putting that out there. They put some love into it. I was wondering, like, how much can they really improve the map? But I should have had more faith. Just like my ruler, who should be more pious. Originally, my plan for this ruler is he was making money for future generations, but now he's conquering land for future generations. Oh, I don't have a counselor. My counselor died. Okay. How did he die? I want to know. Can I find out? Maybe if I click on him, can I find out how he died? I just want to know how he died. It's a big deal. Oh, was slain in battle. Oh, he just died in this battle just now. That's crazy. I should have realized that maybe. Okay. So Chancellor, you want high Diplo? I think that's still true. Yeah. Okay. So who's my highest Diplo guy that could just... So I have this knight that's just vibing. Okay. It's you. There's nothing that can be done. I assume maybe if I had more medical access as a ruler, it would help with a situation like that. Probably. What a battle. What a battle. All right. Finally, I'm enforcing my demands. So be it. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Check that out. Okay. Making some progress here. Making some progress. Feels good. I mean, look at us. Croatia's strong. Let's see who else we could potentially be. Oh, above my domain limit. Yeah, this is the issue of titles. I understand. I understand. Wait, was that my new counselor that died? No, that's the old one. All right, so I've got domain and title issues. So I should only have 5 holdings. So I should give a title away. Let's just give one of the new titles to my son that I think honestly, this son is better. Maybe I should be focusing on making this son the stronger son. I think I've been focusing on the wrong son because I didn't realize I had 2. Didn't realize I had 2 children's. Okay. All right. Let's let's grant this one. Let's grant this son a title. I want to give him the new one, the new county. I think. Or this one's a part of my duchy, though, maybe? I'll give him this long squiggly ones out here. That seems better, I think. All right. Sure. Why not? I don't know if I made the right choice, but it feels too late to go back. Because it is. Okay. How's my military looking? Fine. So it'll take a little time for this county to get on track since I just conquered it. That's okay. Let's unpause the game though. Let's not be sitting here with pause the game. So there's all these tips. Tooltip modes or control how you okay. Okay. All right. Let's go through some of these. Yeah. Um, you're not the rightful liege of a vassal. Oh, I see. Yeah, I need more titles. I get that. But I'm not going to create any titles right now though, because it's too dangerous. Um. Oh, this guy wants his probably his wife back. Yeah. Because I guess I captured her in war, and he's willing to pay me good money for it. So, yeah, bud. There you go. There are no right choices. Yes, that's how I feel a lot. While I'm playing games like this, and this game in particular. All right, all right. Let's check the issues because I want to see who can I declare wars on. So that guy I have a claim on, but he's big. He's a big deal. Who's someone small that I could make? Oh, that's a bigger deal. How strong is this guy? Dang! Dang! um. Okay. Well, I'm probably not getting into another war immediately. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Probably not getting into another immediate war. Um. Let's let's see here. I wonder what the best things I could be doing are. Um, oh, prisoners can be ransomed. Let's uh let's ransom as many prisoners for money as I can cuz I could use the cash. There's an easy choice. I like to say I hope to someday show you the same hospitality. That's like a really good veiled threat. I like that. um While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my Bishop Ratmir in a good light, or Radomir in a good light, have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most venerable person you have heard of? So I could promote myself, or I could promote. Radomir, but that actually costs me prestige, whereas the other one gets me prestige. So I absolutely I'm just gonna promote myself. Like I know I'm trying to like make him like me more, and I have this is a part of that sway quest that I'm on, but I don't care. I want the 75 prestige for me, not for somebody else, for me, because I gotta try to get to 1500 prestige before I die. Okay. I am how old? I'm 52, okay? And this is medieval times. Now I am a ruler, so obviously I'm gonna get the best food and healthcare and opportunities that anyone can have to live a long time. So my guy could live like another 20 years or more, right? But he also could like just die tomorrow, because like that's how this shit works. So yeah, I gotta keep rushing this prestige game. In fact, I should be looking for anything else that could help me rush the prestige game at this point. So let's look at my decisions. I haven't even looked at my decisions. Okay, so there's some pretty crazy major decisions up here. It's pretty interesting. But let's look at some of this. Are there any small decisions? I feel like a feast has a chance to increase my prestige. Oh, 100 gold? I just got all this gold. I won't even lose stress because I'm shy. No. Um. Oh, okay. Hunt says explicitly may gain opportunities to increase prestige, and I will lose stress even though I'm shy. And it's cheaper. Look at that. That's savings. Okay, we're gonna call a hunt instead of a feast. That's the obvious choice here. We're gonna have a grand hunt. We're gonna go out in the woods with some bows and be gruff and all that. Just as my wife, Bon Gertrude, and I crest a hill, we hear it, the snapping of twigs, the rustle of branches, birds screaming in flight. They are the heralds announcing its arrival. A massive wolf headed straight for us. Its path ends here with me. 61% chance I slay the beast. 28% chance I am injured. 9% chance I die. Otherwise I could like cower behind my wife, but that costs prestige. So guess what we're not doing? I slayed it. Yeah. Yes. Oh man, that's prestige every month. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the hills behind as the servants prepare the wolf and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. We return home invigorated. 150 prestige. Let's go. That's what I need. All right, that worked out perfectly. That could not have worked out better. We slayed a wolf. Slayed a dang wolf out in the woods in front of everybody. Saved my wife. Everybody saw it. Incredible. Incredible. All right. Let's see. You know what? It's actually time to start fabricating claims again. Because we need to fabricate claims on that next. No one else is going to get it, obviously, because like it's in my borders, basically. But let's just start working on that task just so it gets done at some point. I have the money to pay for a claim being fabricated right now. Yeah, dang right. The Wolf Slayer. That should be this guy's title. Why isn't he known as the Wolf Slayer now? Oh wait, he has 6 titles. Why isn't one of them Wolf Slayer? Why are they all actual royal titles? He should have a 7th title that's just Wolf Slayer. Okay. That's great though. Look at that extra prestige. I mean, it's still not a lot per month. Like I need to do more to speed it up if I'm gonna hit 1500. But dang, that's not bad. It's not bad. I guess otherwise, like worst case scenario, hopefully I'll be able to pass some of this prestige on to the next generation. And then because like if I get to the level of distinguished, I think that sticks with you. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just, hopefully this guy's looking at along. He's 53 now. Dang it. He's aged since I last checked. I don't like that. Okay, this is the second time he's told me that this guy doesn't have secrets. I'm just gonna accept that this time. I'm just gonna accept that might be true. Maybe my spy master just sucks also. Oh, he's terrible at his job. We gotta replace this guy. He has 3 intrigue. We're never gonna get anywhere. All right, so like he'll be upset, but I don't care. Let's increase that vassal tax contribution. Keep the money rolling. Oh, look at that income. Really gone up since the start of the game. Okay, now that we actually have a useful spy master, I'm actually gonna send you back. You're going back to do what the last guy couldn't do. Three intrigue. How am I supposed to do anything with that? All right, so I'm a little nervous about this Khanate of Bulgaria. A little worried about that. All right. I drank too much tea. I'm back in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna let the game just run while I'm gone because if a notification is important enough, it pauses anyway. Okay, I'm back and nothing has really changed in particular. Hey, I will say this. Oh, impeccable household. Your spouse's average stewardship skill led to this windfall of prestige. Yes! Yes, 150. We're like halfway there. We had like 100 prestige when I started. So like this actually feels like we could get to the massive amount of prestige that I need before this guy dies now. Okay, so so the Waldenesians are happening. I don't think this affects me really in any significant way. I'm not planning to become part of no crazy heresy. I don't think. So let's see. Oh, well, I mean I could. But I won't. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, 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 no. Just say no to things that aren't Catholicism. That's the rule here. At least for this, I just felt like playing a Catholic ruler just feels good for my first game of Crusader Kings 3. It just feels right. I'll probably go for an Islamic ruler next because I generally liked them the most in Crusader Kings 2. But we'll see. For now, this is what it is. I'm gonna look around. I like how when oh, this actually. Okay, I didn't notice this before. This section incredible. When you scroll way out, it becomes like a paper map. That's so dope. And that also is really smart from a resource saving perspective because it's not rendering the entire map the way it used to in Crusader Kings 2. Even when you scroll all the way out, it was basically rendering every detail still for the most part. So this is it. This is smart from that perspective, but also this looks so nice. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. I love this as a feature. This is like my dream feature. I know this sounds like a dumb feature to be like really excited about, but I used to play with a mod that made your map in Crusader Kings 2 look like a paper map. And now I don't have to because I can have the best of both worlds. I zoom in and the world looks dynamic and, like rendered in all of this interesting detail. But I zoom out and I have this like, I'm sitting at the desk looking at the map of the world, trying to make decisions vibe. This is so tight. I know I'm geeking out over the weirdest thing right now. And everyone who's watching is probably just like, if there's anyone even still watching, it's probably just like, I don't know why you're so excited about this. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's next. Let's see what's next. Um, hmm. I want more prestige. I don't really know the best way to get it right now. I suppose a feast is well, a pilgrimage could also, I mean, I'd probably get mostly just piety for that though, right? Like, so I feel like I should go with the feast. Um, it's expensive, but I have the money right now. Also, Radomir is not. He didn't really fully vibe with my attempts to sway him. Probably because when I had the opportunity to like give him the big promotion, I did not. So he's probably a little mad about that. Um, so there was a peacock that wasn't dead that we were supposed to be eating, maybe. And okay, well, apparently we all found that entertaining. So there's that. Okay. I don't, kind of a weird scene. And I did gain 150 prestige from doing that. So that's exciting. That's very exciting. Cool. Well, I think this is a good place as any to wrap up this small stream, I wanted to just like give this a quick peek live for the first time in front of an audience. I gotta get back on my kind of usual schedule of things that I would be doing on Friday, but I had a little bit of time because, like I said, we didn't do the Star Trek cast like we normally do. So had a little time, and I decided to spend about 90 minutes of it doing this with y'all. Thanks everybody for just hanging out with me and having some fun with me doing this. And we'll do it again sometime. We'll return to the King of Croatia.